こんにちは、皆さん。今日、私たちは日本語を勉強しています。質問があれば聞いてください。Hello, everyone. Today we are studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask. We're continuing with Anki. Let's see. Oh, this had to do with nodding. That's right. Knew it was head related. Let's see. So, 彼女は something にて something を示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
うなずく。
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 彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。See, so from a nod, agreement was shown. AKA, she showed agreement with a nod. Let's see, doi. This is from unaji, and this is from imi, or thought. Let's see, let's see, idea, mind, heart, taste, thought, desire, care, liking. Doi. Yeah, unaji, same, identical. Agreement, consent, approval. Noun, pseudo verb.
彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
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 彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。So, うなずく、うなずく、nod. うなずく。通り、ここから、ここが、町で、一番広い通りです。
通り、
ここが町で一番広い通りです。
通り、ここが町で一番広い通りです。通り、広い、一番、町、ここ. This is the widest street in the city. See, そんなことは something できないよ. Oh yeah, sozo. And that's right. This is the same zo you see in statues, or in other words, images. And this has to do with thought. So sozo is imagination. Yeah, so, or, so, そんなことは想像できないよ, or I can't imagine that.
想像。そんなことは想像できないよ。
そんなことは想像できないよ。できない。想像、そんな。腰、昨日から腰が痛い。
昨日から腰が痛い。
昨日から腰が痛い。痛い、昨日。自信、自分自身の、疑う、yes、疑って、自分自身を疑ってはいけません。
自分自身を疑ってはいけません。
自分自身を疑ってはいけません。疑って、自分、and then 疑う。空前。彼は空前走り出したのよ。彼は空前走り出したのよ。
彼は突然走り出したのよ。
突然。See, this kanji came from very much, stab, protruding thrust, very much, sudden. See, suku, to attack, to strike. Okay, totsuzen. So this has like nis kind of thing, and this is abrupt in this case being used instead of attacking. So abruptness, or in other words, suddenly, abruptly. So totsuzen. So 彼は突然走り出したのよ。
彼は突然走り出したのよ。
彼は突然走り出したのよ。走り出した、突然、彼。店。私はこの店によく来ます。
私はこの店によく来ます。
私はこの店によく来ます。よく、私。This is doi. See, this is... was it itadaku? No, itadaku is something.
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
うなずく。
彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。同意、うなずいて、彼女。うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。 彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。大声で話すとsomething いいの人に something 宣告でくか or 書くですよ。See that, and this is oh that's right, it's pronounced the same way as it's used in week. Getsu, Nichi, Sankagetsu, Ishukan. That's right. Yeah, it's shu. That's right. So shui. So ogoe de hanasu to shui no hito ni sen waku desu yo.
周囲、大声で話すと周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
Oh, mewaku. Shui.
周囲、周囲、
Shui.
周囲、周囲。
Shui.
大声で話すと周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
Ogoe de hanasu to shui no hito ni mewaku desu yo. Meiwaku. Let's see. Mayoi. That's right. Used in Mayoi. I think there was another one. Mayai. Was it? Maybe it was Mayo. Yeah, Mayo, I think. Mayo. Yao. Mayo versus oh, Mado is what it's called. Mado. To get lost, to lose one's bearings. And Mayo. To lose one's way. So basically two words for being lost, and together they make bother, meiwaku, trouble, bother, annoyance, nuisance. Ogoi de hanasu to shuri no hito ni meiwaku desu yo. If you speak loudly, it will be a bother to people around you. What's going on grammar here is we're using to as a cause and effect. Like if this happens, then this happens with it. You can think of it as saying that these things go together. Like speaking loudly disturbs those around you. Remember that to is the exclusive ander. So it's basically implying, like, I guess that this is the option, like only option kind of thing. Speaking loudly would disturb those around you. So, 大声で話すと周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
大声で話すと周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
大声で話すと周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。迷惑、周囲、話す、大声。周囲、迷惑。突然。彼は突然走り出したのよ。彼は突然走り出したのよ。
突然、彼は突然走り出したのよ。
突然、彼は突然走り出したのよ。The other word was 迷惑。So, 走り出した、突然、彼。次、うなたく。So, 彼女はうなたいて、somethingを示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
Oh, it's うなずく。うなずく。
うなずく。
うなずく。The other word was 迷惑。So, let's see. うなずく。So, 彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。示した同意うなずいて彼女うなずく。周囲お声で話すと周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。お声で話すと 大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑でしょう。
周囲、大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
周囲、大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑でしょう。です。迷惑。周囲、話す。大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑でしょう。Encircling, enclosure, preserve, keep, surround. Circumference, circuit, lap. I wonder if like weeks are considered like laps of a year or something. That's why they use shu in there. Let's see. This kanji is used in Mawari circumference. Not to be confused with the other Mawari, which is rotation. Different kanji. So,
大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑でしょう。うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示した。同意。うなずいて彼女。まずはキャッシュカードを入れてください。
まず、キャッシュカードを入れてください。
まず、キャッシュカードを入れてください。入れて、カード、キャッシュ、まず。無駄か ?something が、something が立って、oh no, this is I think this might be なんだか。something が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。See, we've seen 気分。
なんだか茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。
See, 茶柱が立って、なんだか Skoshi shiawase na kibun desu. Let's see. Seeing tears floating upright, somehow I feel happy. So, nandaka. Somehow. Muku. Nani. Oh, that's right. Muku has the top completely connected. And it has a little thing sticking out the top of it. So yeah, this is not. Nandaka. Nandaka. Adverb, a little, somewhat, somehow. What's nanda then? Oh, I get it. So yeah, da or des is like to be. So nanda would be what be essentially, but this is being more done as a statement. So it's like what? Well, oh, well, what the? He's like saying to be what as more as a statement than a question. So and then nandaka is it being used as a question. But but it's actually being used as modifying non and not part of the sentence. So it's not meant to say like what that be. It's meant to be like somehow similar to how nani mo, the mo more of modifies the nani to be something instead of being a question in the sentence. Nandaka. Somewhat, somehow. Let's see, Nanda, Kanda, something or other, one thing or the other. Okay, so, and then Chabashida, tea leaves. Mayou. Yeah, okay, so Ado. So Chabashida. Chabashida. Upright floating tea stalk. I know the first T has to do with tea, but the second one, let's see, pillar, post, cylinder, support. Oh, I think they're not referring to the whole leaf in this translation, but just like the stem portion of it. see what Deep L says about this. Chabashida. A tea stalk. Floating erect in one's cup. Oh, that's a very specific translation. So one type of tea style popular in Japan is karigane. Karigane tea is made from the stalks, not the leaves. This means anything that slips out of the teapot strains will be stalks. This could be one of the many types of Japanese tea you find in Gyokuro Karigane, the stems and veins of Gyokuro tea leaves, or Hochicha Karigane, stems of tea leaves roasted in the same way as standard Hochicha. Stem teas tend to be lighter, more delicate versions of their heavier hitting leafy counterparts. You can also find blended tea where there would be leaves as well as stems in the mix. So yeah, I disagree with the other answer. Karigane, or the cheaper Kicha, are indeed teas where stalks are intentional and not a fault. In other words, they're not obscured but hardly a mainstream tea. Okay. Basically, it's just okay, so that was in reference to that. So chabarashi. Let's see where that word's from. Oh yeah, hashida, pillar, post. Same kanji. So this is just had the Dakuten mark added to it in the combined word. Chabara Chabashida, or hashida if you want to just say pillar. So chabashida. Oh, interesting. Hashida is the same name used in Demon Slayer for the top swordsman in it. I wonder if that's a reference to how the pillars of the Demon Slayer core. So let's see. Chabashida. So chabashida ga tatte nandaka skoshi shiawase na kibun desu. Kibun was feeling, mood. Okay, so they're not talking about feeling as in physically feeling, but they're talking about the feeling as in is state of mind. 気分 so
茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。
茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。Seeing the tea leaves float upright, though I believe this is actually literally saying standing. But I think you're supposed to imply it was referring to floating upright from the noun used. See, to stand up, to be established, to be valid, to take action, yeah, it's general standing type of meanings.
茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。
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 茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。気分、幸せ、少し、茶柱、tate, and you can remember this from hashira, or being pillar essentially. Unazuku. 彼女はうなずいて、彼女はうなずいて、同意を、彼女はうなずいて、同意を示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。示した。同意。うなずいて。彼女うなずく。おじいさん。おじいさんはジョギングが嫌いです。おじいさんはジョギングが嫌いです。
おじいさん。
おじいさんはジョギングが嫌いです。
おじいさんはジョギングが嫌いです。嫌い。ジョギング。おじいさん。なんだか。茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。そう。なんだか、そう。茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。
なんだか茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。
なんだか、茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。気分幸せ少しなんだか立って茶柱誰か、あ、誰かに、誰かに、聞いてみてください。So they didn't use the kanji, so maybe the main. Oh yeah, they're gonna try it. So yeah, they're gonna try to ask someone. Okay, so 誰かに聞いてみてください. Or I'm gonna try to ask someone.
誰かに聞いてみてください。
Okay, you just got the wrong nouns. Please try asking someone. 誰か誰かに聞いてみてください。求める。子供は親の愛を求めます。求める。子供は親の愛を求めます。
求める。子供は親の愛を求めます。
求める。子供は親の愛を求めます。求めます。愛、親、子供。子供は親の愛を求めます。something 彼が聞いた something がわかりません。Something about him coming is describing this noun, and they're saying they don't understand that.
目的。彼が来た目的がわかりません。
目的。
彼が来た目的がわかりません。
彼が来た目的がわかりません。I don't understand the purpose of his visit. So 目的 purpose, aim, object. This is made from bullseye, mark, target, object, objective, adjective ending. Techie. Equal I've all kind of ish like sort of something like along the lines of in terms of me eyeball. Viewpoint, discernment, appearance, spacing, grain of wood, of wood paper. Omoku, order item, counterfeit, go pieces, counterfeit, surrounded positions. So, I guess order-ish, or in other words, objective. Order and ish, so in other words, objective, purpose, object, aim. Not object as in a physical object, but like the object of an activity. Or in other words, the purpose. Mokuteki.
目的。彼が来た目的がわかりません。
彼が来た目的。彼が来た目的がわかりません。
彼が来た目的がわかりません。
彼が来た目的がわかりません。わかりません。目的、来た彼。誰かに聞いてみてください。
誰かに聞いてみてください。
誰かに聞いてみてください。ください、見て、聞いて、誰か。Please try asking someone. なんだか。茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。茶柱が立って、茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。
なんだか茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。
茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。気分、幸せ、少し、立って、茶柱。目的。彼が聞いた目的が、彼が聞いた彼が聞いて目的がわかりません。
目的。彼が来た目的がわかりません。
目的。彼が聞いた目的がわかりません。わかりません。目的、聞いた彼。You can, I guess, remember this from the other English mnemonic. Keep your eye on the prize or eye on the goal, essentially. So you can think of the eye associated with objectives, purpose. Oku. ハサミは机の奥にあった。
奥。ハサミは机の奥にあった。
奥。ハサミは机の奥にあった。あった。奥。机。ハサミ。The scissors were at the back of the desk.
ハサミは机の奥にあった。
ハサミは机の奥にあった。奥、机、ハサミ。 tsumori. 明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。やめるつもりです。明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
つもり、明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
Oh, intention, purpose. Right. Sumoi, intention, purpose. The other word was me. Moku. And Mokuteki. Go and yeah. Interesting. So what's the difference between Sumori and Mokuteki? Mokuteki. They're both nouns. I see Sumori, intention, plan, purpose, expectation. Purpose go. See. So Mokuteki versus Sumori. Mokuteki versus Sumori. Grammar. See, Mokuteki. See, Sumori refers to intention or plan, but not necessarily a specific goal. Often used in informal or spoken context, can imply a sense of uncertainty or flexibility. But let's see, mokuteki indicates the purpose or intention behind an action or decision. I see Sumoi used a lot more in conversations on talking about that, but I don't see anything about mokuteki. Not seeing anything on mokuteki. Okay, so mokuteki. Oh yeah, to look into that word later. Let's see. So mokuteki versus tsumori. What is the difference? Okay, so mokuteki, purpose, goal, aim, objective, intention. Tsumori, intention, plan, purpose, expectation. So 明日から、okay, 明日から、タバコをやめるつもりです。
明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
Okay. 明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。つもりやめる明日タバコ目的彼は彼が聞いた目的彼が聞いた目的がわかりません。
目的、彼が来た目的がわかりません。
目的彼が聞いた目的がわかりません。わかりません。目的聞いた彼 I don't understand the purpose of his visit. はい。いただきます。
いただきます。
いただきます。
いただきます。いただきます。See, not Neru, but oh no, this one I think is Neru. Yeah. Kino wa hachi jikan. Let's see, nerimash. No, we're talking about period of time of sleep, so we don't use neru for that. We use nemuru. Okay, kino wa hachi jikan nemurimashita.
眠る。昨日は8時間眠りました。
眠る。昨日は8時間眠りました. Yeah, you use neru if you're talking about going to sleep. But when you talk about actually being in sleep, you use nemuru. At least that's how someone explained it to me. And neru and intransitive, and nemuru is also intransitive. But let's see, nemuru to sleep, and neru to sleep lying down, to go to bed. So, in other words, neru is used for talking about going to sleep, and nemuru is for actually sleeping, even though they both technically translate to sleep. So, 昨日は8時間眠りました。眠りました。8時間を漢字8、昨日。つもり、明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
つもり。明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
つもり、明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。つもり、やめる。タバコから明日。意識。彼は意識を失いました。彼は意識を失いました。
意識。彼は意識を失いました。
意識。彼は意識を失いました。失いました。意識彼。
彼は意識を失いました。
something てる。そんなに something ててどこに行くの? Oh, so this has something to do with being in a hurry.
「慌てる」そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
慌てる。
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 そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？行く？どこ？慌てて、そんな、慌てる。wasuru has and there's this thing from wasuru in it, in this middle part, but there's other stuff in wasuru. Let's see, awateru. そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？雲の間から太陽が現れる。そう。雲の間から太陽があわ、あら、あらわ、あらわれました。あらわれました。あらわ、あらわれました。そう。現れる。雲の間から太陽が、雲の間から太陽が現れました。
現れる。雲の間から太陽が現れました。
現れる。雲の間から太陽が現れました。現れました。太陽、間、雲、現れる。I just thought of another way you could think of this. There's the kanji for me to lurk. It's also used in to be seen. And it's behind a wall, so it's coming out from behind its wall. In other words, emerge, appear. Arawareru. Taiyo. Something ka. So, Asuno Okai Asuno Kaigi wa. Oh, it says this is new. Let's see. Asuno Kaigi wa something Sanji kara Sanji kara kara da to omoimasu. Like karada.
確か。
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は、確か3時からだと思います。If I'm not mistaken, the meeting tomorrow starts at 3. Let's see. 明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。Sure, certain, positive, if I'm not mistaken. I guess you just have to have Dada finish off the sentence for you. I should ask about that rule, actually. So why is da here? So 明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。If I'm not mistaken. And without that, I wonder if that ka is part of it or not. Let's see. Tashi. Tashka, not adjective. Okay. Yes. Sure. So, when used as a non-adjective, it means sure, certain, positive, definite, reliable, trustworthy, safe, sound. And then when used as an adverb, it means, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, oh, this is the same kanji shikari comes from. Tightly holding, firmly, securely, strongly built, properly, well, sufficiently, reliably, dependably. So, 確か、明日の会議は、明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。Why does da come after kara? If a sentence does not end with a verb or verb-like word, we must add da at the end. This is a rule that every beginner must take home after reading this. If there's one thing that you must not forget or ignore from this page, it is, for more advanced and impatient learners, yes, and know what you're thinking, there are additional rules and exceptions, but if you can remember just one thing, this is it. The rest will follow naturally, okay? What about adjectives and adverbs? One small elephant in the room that I glossed over of the word groups for adjectives and adverbs. I-adjectives can be considered verbs or verb-like words. Non-adjectives can be considered noun or noun-like verbs. Yeah, I was basically hearing someone say that the very ending I that usually gets dropped in conjugations on an I adjective is basically the ending mark for the sentence for sentences that end in I adjectives. As per the fundamental rule of da, we only add da if we are ending a sentence with not adjectives. Da takes the place of na in this case. For I adjectives, we just leave out da. Adverbs are attached to verbs, so they're not a concern of ours for the purpose of ending sentences, and you can safely ignore them for now. Let's see. But what if the ending thing is a particle? karada. Let's see, embedded clauses. One of my favorite components of the Japanese language is embedded clauses. An embedded clause is basically a sentence that is contained within another sentence, usually by means of indirect quoting, tail particles, or similar grammatical structures. When embedded clause is inside a larger sentence, the embedded clause must follow the fundamental rule of da. This means that da will not only be at the end of the sentence, but at the end of the embedded clause too. As always, words that can end a sentence on their own must not have da added as they become embedded. They can naturally connect to the following constructs, usually toe particle independently. Special particles that attach after da. I haven't seen many of these. Let's see. There are some particles that can be placed after da, and sometimes des, when it is in a sentence ending position. This is the first rare exception to the fundamental rule of da. For all intents and purposes, the sentence construction does not really change. It's just an extra piece of information that is attached at the end to change the tone or add additional nuance character to the sentence. Yo as in da yo. Ne as in da ne. Let's see. Na or na as in da na or da na. Zo and ze as in da zo da ze. Wa as in da wa. Ke as in da ke. And then there's dai. It's important to remember that these are sentence ending particles, not clause ending particles. They cannot go inside embedded clauses. There are two more special sentence ending particles which that should be discussed in more details. Ka and its variant kai, so kana, and sa. I would talk more about these later. Just keep in mind that these particles take place of da and are, for all intents and purposes, an actual exception to the rule. They're just da replacements. Okay, so adversative conjunctions. There are a special group of particles which are used to connect two clauses together in a larger sentence, most of them being adversative conjunctions, although, but, etc. Like kara goes to da kara. That's one I know about. Let's see. Kero goes to da kero. Or kere domo. Let's see. Ga goes to da ga. Not to be confused with ga subject particle. However, there are a lot of other particles in syntactic constructs like these that do not take da. It's just because most of them are either verb conjugations or etymology come from verbs so that they can work as sentence enders and do not violate the fundamental rule of da. See, transformative particle no. No is an exceptionally annoying particle to fit around da rule. No is used at the end of sentences, either questions or statements, to add nuance or interrogative or explanatory sense. It's often called the explanatory particle or form. There are a few rules around systematical usage of no, and I could write a whole article about it, but let's see. The gist of the follows is, in non-interrogative sentences, After verbs, no attaches cleanly and ends the sentence with da. So taberu becomes taberu no da. Yasashi becomes yasashi no da. After nouns, da particle turns into na, and no da attaches to it. So kuruma da becomes kuruma nano da. And then Genki da becomes Genki nano da. Usually I see nanda instead of nano da. In modern colloquial usage, no da gets contracted to nda. The meaning and the usage is exactly the same. The sentence construction does not change. Let's see. Taberu becomes taberu no. Let's see. Yasashi becomes yasashi no. After nouns, let's see. Kuruma da becomes kuruma nano. Genki da becomes Genki nano. See, the past tense form of da is datta, and dash is desta. Topic of genderedness of Japanese speech could do a whole other article, so I won't digress too much into it. Just be aware that some words and ways of structuring sentences can be considered more masculine and more feminine, but it's all a big spectrum. Da is a very strong way to end a sentence, and in feminine speech it can often be omitted, dropped, especially in the presence of some other softer ending particles. Da yo just goes to yo. Da ne just becomes ne. Da wa becomes wa. And no da becomes no. A special mention regarding the no particle. In interrogative sentences, in interrogative no sentences, da is dropped for both masculine and feminine speech. No as a feminine sentence ender is only for non-interrogative sentences. Casual conversation lack of da. This is probably the biggest exception and counterpoint to the fundamental rule of da. Similar to the gendered paragraphs above, in very casual speech, usually among friends, da is often dropped from statements to make them sound softer and less direct aggressive. This means it's absolutely common to see ungrammatical sentences without da, like Genki. What? Genki. Okay. There's one exception to this exception. Even among friends, for statements that pertain to existence of something, often with the element of surprise or exclamation, da is often kept as a strengthening element. It starts to rain, or ameda, honto da na. Sometimes, as a literary device, some sentence inversion may happen. In such situations, it is common not to add da at the end of a den, even if there should be one. A special note needs to be made for specific usage of the particle kara. The grammatical structure of x kara y sometimes can be inverted into the shape of y no wa. X からだ. Sometimes y no y is omitted entirely and the sentence will be X からだ. This goes against the usage of kara where it goes after the da. In this usage, des is also acceptable. So, could this be what's going on? Sentence inversion? Let's see. Oh, konnichiwa, Ternaz. Genki desu ka? So I'm trying to figure out the grammar behind this kara da right here. Why is there a da right after kara? See? Mama desu. Oh, so, passable, reasonable. Wait, let's see. That to quotes the entire sentence before it and sums it up. Okay, I know why sentences have to end with da, but if you so you can chop off to omoimasu and it'll still be a valid sentence. I guess what I'm asking is more of a why are we having a sentence ending with kata such that I guess it's probably more for that sentence component. Why do we have a kata ending sentences such that data has to be added to it? Like what's the grammar behind that? No, in this case, I believe kata is being used as a particle, not a noun, because the translation says the meeting is starting from 3 o'clock. This is kata's particle usage. So we usually have the particle kata, and we have da following that. Let's see, but by itself, a verse is saying meetings at 3 o'clock. Oh, I think it's just because we have nothing to put in this part of the sentence. You're just saying if this was like ni, it's saying that the the meeting is at 3. You just do sanji ni da because there's literally nothing else to add to that sentence. Maybe that's what's going on. I saw something in here about sentence inversion. Let's see. Special note to me. The grammatical structure x kata y sometimes can be inverted in the shape of y no wa x kata da. So he's basically saying the first thing is followed from the second thing instead of this second thing following from the first. But I don't think that's what's going on here. So when you put da after kara, you are forming a sentence where da serves as the predicate. Essentially, a sanji kara da translates to it's from 3 o'clock in English. Sanji kara desu. Let's see. So let's see. So, 英語に something すると英語に翻訳する so translation. Okay, it starts at 3 o'clock. Tonari tonarimasu. I've heard tonari from somewhere. Tonarimasu. I've heard that word. What's tonarimasu? Sounds familiar. Does that have kanji to it? This translator can't pick it up that well. Oh yeah, I heard tonari as in next to. See, すべてはすべては燃えてて、灰となった。Oh,燃える intransitive burn. See, everything burning becomes ashes. Yeah, 灰となった。 Okay, let's see, predicate, see, first defines a predicate as everything in a standard declarative sentence except the subject, and the other defines it as only the main content verb associated. It's, oh, yeah, all this, yeah, basically the second part of the sentence, okay. Okay, so you basically there was nothing else to put in the sentence, and so just like how you can sometimes have des after ni, it's basically the da after kata. So there's just nothing else to put in the sentence. So
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は確か3時期からだと思います。So 確か, if I'm not mistaken. So
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
So 明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。思います。私から3時、確か会議明日眠る昨日は昨日は8時間眠りました。
眠る。昨日は8時間眠りました。
眠る。昨日は8時間眠りました。眠りました。That's weird. そんなに慌てる。そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
慌てる。そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
慌てる。そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？行く？どこ？慌てて？そんな。
そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？
そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？慌てる。Oh, I did something interesting. When I was in Tokyo, I saw the Godzilla movie when it came out, and I was trying to see if how much I could understand because it was in purely Japanese, no subtitles. I picked up a few words here and there, but for the most part, I couldn't pick it up at normal speaking speed. And I noticed I watched it in subtitle more recently, and I noticed I could pick up a far more words being spoken than I could a few months ago. I just thought that was interesting. Like, for example, one of the words I heard commonly that I did not actually know a few months ago was moody or impossible, which is obvious why that would be in a Godzilla movie. 慌てる。そんなに慌ててどこに行くの？行く？慌てて、そんな。周囲、大声で大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
周囲、大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。
周囲、大声で話すと、周囲の人に迷惑ですよ。迷惑。人、周囲、話す、大声。See, something's in.突然。彼は突然走り出したのよ。走り出した。突然、
突然、彼は突然走り出したのよ。
突然、彼は突然走りだ、彼は突然走り出したのよ。
彼は突然走り出したのよ。
そう、走り出した。突然、彼。Yeah, I mentioned this before, but if you notice about hashiri dasu, it's a Oh, it doesn't say whether it's intransitive or transitive. But as it's being used in the sentence, looks like it's being used intransitively, but it's made from dasu, which is a transitive word. So, 彼は、突然、走り出したのよ。No, it's something. 明日の、明日の会議は、something 3時からだと思います。
確か。
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
確か、
確か。
確か、
確か。
確か、
確か。
確か. Notice it has that fluid, flowing pronunciation. They normally hold it as a she when there's a second I behind it, but I've noticed words without a second I behind it, they tend to pronounce it in a more fluid way of like tashka.
明日の会議は確か
確か。
確か. So 明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。思います。G から3、okay. 確か会議明日Oh, I see. I just thought of how you're supposed to realize when it's being used like an adverb. notice there's no ni right here. If this was being used as a na adjective. And it's not being used at the end of a statement. It's in an adverbial position, essentially. It's like not saying like something is something kind of statement. So I guess that's how it gives away it wants its adverbial meaning and not its non-adjective meaning. Which non-adjective meaning is like sure, certain, definite, positive, while adverbial is I think so, or if I'm not mistaken.明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。うなずく。彼女はうなずいて、同意をしましたの。彼女はうなずいて同意をしましたの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意を示したの。
うなずく。彼女はうなずいて同意をしましたの。しました from 示す、同意。Okay. うなずいて。彼女うなずく。決まる。病気の日が決まりました。
決まる。旅行の日程が決まりました。
決まる。旅行の日程が決まりました。決まりました。日程。旅行。旅行の日程が決まりました。なんだか。柱、柱、や。茶柱が立って、Okay. 茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せね、気分です。So, 茶柱が立って、茶柱が立って、なんだか、茶柱が立って、なんだか少し幸せな気分です。
なんだか茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。
なんだか茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。Seeing the leaves floating upright, somehow I feel happy. Or a better sentence would probably be, I somehow feel happy when I see the leaves floating upright. In this case, I don't think it's really leaves, but the stems. Nandaka.
茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。
茶柱が立ってなんだか少し幸せな気分です。気分幸せ少しなんだか、okay. 立って 茶柱。誰かに聞いてみてください。
誰かに聞いてみてください。
誰かに聞いてみてください。見て、聞いて、誰か, and it's being written as mite without the kanji because it wants you to use its try meaning. You can't write it in kanji when you're using it for its try meaning. Otto. So, それで、大きい音がします。
音、
外で大きい音がします。
That's right, Sora is sky. It's Soto that's outside. Soto. Oh, so Oto.
音、
外で大きい音がします。
外で大きい音がします。
外で大きい音がします。確か、明日の会議は、確か3時からだと思います。
確か、
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は、確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。
明日の会議は確か3時からだと思います。からじ3確か会議明日Let's see, that's from Koto, which gets pronounced as G often in combination words. And that's from Jutsu. Oh, Jijitsu. Jijitsu, that's right. Let's see, それはすべて事実ですか？
事実、それはすべて事実ですか？
事実。すべて。Everything, all whole. 事実、それはすべて、それはすべて事実ですか？事実すべてそれ。音が、外で大きい音がします。
音、
外で大きい音がします。
外で大きい音がします。 oki soto. Notice this was the same kanji used in gaikokujin or gaikoku. Let's see, jubun. Let's see. See, okane wa mada jubun arimasu. So as for money, until I have until 10 minutes or
十分。お金はまだ十分あります。
oh, jubun, plenty. Jubun. Minutes. Oh yeah, that's right. You normally say bunkan when you're referring to minutes, I guess. Or just boon, apparently. Okay, so boon, minutes. So, jubun, plenty. Okane wa mada jubun arimasu. Yeah, mada still, so it's not just saying we have plenty of money, we're just saying we still have plenty of money.
お金はまだ十分あります。
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 お金はまだ十分あります。十分。お金まだ本気。いや、僕は本気なんだ。See, I know that iya is being used like no, so no, see, source in mind, body, spirit, so honki.
本気。いや、僕は本気なんだ。
Oh, honki, seriousness. Yeah. Boki wa honki nanda. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, Tonaz, the iya in this sentence where it's being used like no, I assume that descends directly from the iya as in saying something is not liked. You know, with the same kanji as kirai, that iya. Would you know if that's descended from that iya, essentially? Honki, seriousness. So, the source of your spirit is seriousness, or I don't know. Honki. Iya, boku wa honki nanda.
いや、僕は本気なんだ。
いや、僕は本気なんだ。本気、僕、いや。十分、お金はまだ十分あります。
十分。お金はまだ十分あります。
十分、お金はまだ十分あります。
お金はまだ十分あります。
十分。十分 not adjective. I enough, sufficient, plenty. Adverb sufficiently, fully. Okane wa mada jubun arimasu. Moku. Kare ga kita moku something ga wakarimasen. Moku teki. Oh yeah, there's something else I was also wondering if you know the answer to this. What is the difference between moku teki and tsumori, as they both seem to be translated as plan, essentially? So moku teki. So kare ga kita moku teki ga wakarimasen.
目的、彼が来た目的がわかりません。
目的。彼が聞いた目的がわかりません。I don't understand the purpose of his visit. I don't know. Maybe just think of the plan in the terms of purpose for mokuteki. It might be a better way to think of it.
彼が来た目的がわかりません。
彼が聞いた目的がわかりません。本気。いや、僕は本気なんだ。
本気。いや、僕は本気なんだ。
本気。いや、僕は本気なんだ。Let's see. 遠くに、彼女の姿 let's see. 遠くに彼女の姿が見えた。
姿、遠くに彼女の姿が見えた。
遠くに彼女の姿が見えた。見えた姿。彼女、遠く。遠く。遠く、okay. So, 姿。した、let's see. 私は、その、私はその、教授、のもと、in this case it's もと。So, 私はその教授のもとで、論文を書いたの。私はその、私はその教授のもとで、論文を書いたの。
私はその教授のもとで論文を書いたの。
私はその教授のもとで論文を書いたの。書いた論文。教授。私。Let's see, I believe this had to do with institutions. Lesson, classes, teaching, instructions, classwork. Oh no, that's something else. Suzukaru, to be awarded. To be blessed, to be initiated. Instruct, grant, confer. Okay. And then this kanji had to do with a discussion, discourse, debate, argument. So, sentence discussion is a paper or thesis. So, 私はその教授のもとで論文を書いた論文元教授私つもり明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
つもり、明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。
つもり、明日からタバコをやめるつもりです。やめるタバコ、明日つもり十分、OK。お金はまだ十分あります。
十分。お金はまだ十分あります。
十分。お金はまだ十分あります。あります。十分。お金。Let's see, it looks like Viori. これは日本の料理です。
料理。
これは日本の料理です。
料理。And the kanji comes from, first one being has a materials type of meaning, and the second one having a logic type meaning. So material logic, aka cooking, because you have to use the materials in a logical way. So, ryori. これは日本の、okay. これは日本の料理です。料理、日本。So, this is Japanese cooking. 瞬間。その瞬間。猫が飛び出しました。
瞬間、その瞬間、猫が飛び出しました。
その瞬間、猫が飛び出しました。OK、飛び出しました。猫、瞬間。飛び出しました。瞬間。色。素敵な色のセーターですね。
素敵な色のセーターですね。
素敵な色のセーターですね。セーター、色、素敵
な色のセーターですね。
倒す。そのスキーヤーは、ポールを倒した。
倒す。そのスキーヤーはポールを倒した。
倒す。そのスキーヤーはポールを倒した。スキーヤー、ポール。そのスキーヤーはポールを倒した。倒す。子供 knows something. This is a good time to stop now. So, 質問がありますか? Are there any questions? If there's no questions, then please stick around for the raid. Let's see who to raid. We're gonna raid Daenerys. They're currently studying Japanese. Minasan, お気をつけて。また明日. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.